when I first bought this Bissell steam cleaner, I wasn't sure what to expect because it has a lot of bad reviews and then also some good reviews that people like say they really love it. And I think I figured it out. So I read through all of the bad reviews and it seems like most of them are people not reading the instructions. And so I think it is user error, not a bad product. But that being said, there are a few specific things about this that will make it kind of temperamental. And so let me tell you about them so that you don't have the same issue. And I was even one of those people that at first I was using it wrong and I was having an issue and then I figured it out. So a couple things. You're supposed to put a very specific amount of water into here. And so it comes with this measuring cup. So you fill it up to this line and then you use the measuring cup to pour it in. If you have too much water in here, then it will overflow and it won't work right. So make sure you're using the measuring cup. And then that also being said, then when you're done with it, pour the water out so that there's not extra water in there for the next time, so you don't overflow it the next time. Okay, another thing, the lid here has this little red indicator. So when it's pressurized, so the lid will be like all the way screwed on. When it's pressurized, kind of like an Instapot or a rice cooker, you know how an Instapot or a pressure cooker has like a little bead, a little button that will like be up if it's high pressure and then it will drop down when it's depressurized, and that little button will drop down when it's ready to open up. So this is the same thing. So this little red bead will be sticking up if it is pressurized, and then when it's turned off, it takes some time for this to depressurize, and you can accelerate that by like pressing the button to release any extra pressure that's in there, but you still need to wait until this is all the way down before you take off the lid. Otherwise, when you take this off, there's going to be a bunch of steam coming out and it could hurt your hand. So another thing people seem to have issues with is with this pressure button, you have to, this is like the trigger for it, you have to press both this little button and press the whole thing down pretty hard. So push this button and press this and push it down harder than you think you need to. Another thing is it comes with several attachments. At first I tried to just like put the attachment right on here because it looks like it's gonna fit. Well, if you're gonna use an attachment, then you need to use this like extender. Put this on first because that will lock into place and you won't have any steam leaking out. And then you put the attachment on the end of this. So don't put the attachment right here. I tried that and it was like really, really loud because it was leaking steam. But if you do this, then it's not super loud. So I was wrong, but now I got it figured out. So overall, I think that this is a good product. I think people just weren't reading the instructions very well. And to be fair, the instructions are not formulated very well to make sure that you're aware of those key issues. I think that like Bissell, if you ever see this video, your instructions could be a bit better. But I think that with that in mind, you shouldn't have any issues with it. I would give it maybe 4 stars, but only lacking a star because it's kind of hard to figure out. But then once you understand how to use it, then I would give it 5 stars. It works well, it has a good amount of steam, it's like pretty lightweight, got a nice long cord. So works well for what I was looking for. And so anyway, I hope this was helpful and that you can pick out the right steam cleaner for you.